I think they're wonderful. I think that it gives the kids a real glimpse into what it's like to vote as an adult.
And it's just a great habit to build now so that when they get to be an adult, they can actually have a real influence on the world that they live in.
Some of these students that are running, they were my former pre-K students or kindergarten students, and it's nice to see them going up there making a speech, and you think about how when they were little, how you prepare them.
And as a parent, do you see any kind of value in these kind of elections? And
I see a lot of value in it. If we're telling our kids to do something, we've got to model that behavior.
have you had any kids involved in the elections or run for office and seen how excited they get or what they do?
Yes, I've had two of my children who are now a 7th grader, my son, and my daughter's now a 6th grader. When they were here, they did run for student body president. They both were one of the top 4. They didn't get elected, but it was a great process. And it was really exciting to see them working on their speeches and their campaign materials and just preparing themselves.
So excited. When I was like, oh my God, next year I'm gonna go run for president. Oh my God. My name is Gabriel Gonzalez, and I'm running for school president. This has been my dream since 3rd grade. My name is Denise Davila, and I am in 5th grade running for president. I have been thinking about it since 4th grade.
I'm really excited about being student body president, and then this is why I'm running, so people could stop getting bullied.
I've been looking to try to get to be a student body president since 1st grade. I've been inspired to be a president because my brother used to be he won the student election and he was a president.
When I first heard about being a student body president, when I was only a 1st grader, so my dream was that I wanted to be student body president.
I asked the teacher if I can do it.
And what did she say?
Yes.
My brother, he was a president, and that inspired me to be a president too.
This is today's agenda. Okay, we're gonna be talking about first some congratulations for you guys who are presidential candidates. I'm going to go over some campaign tips, some do's and don'ts of the presidential campaign, and some important dates that you should keep in mind. Okay? So first, number 1, congratulations. Okay, you guys not only did you have the guts to say yes, but either you were nominated by somebody else who thought that you could be a leader, you could be the president of Morningside, or you nominated yourself and you had the self-confidence to say, you know what, I can do this. And so first, let's start off by giving yourselves a big hand, first of all. Okay? Some of you may be eliminated by the voters, okay? There's not going to be, 20 presidents. There's going to eventually only be top 4, and then eventually 1. But you know what? Martin Luther King Jr. Said that we can tell your personality more from when we lose and we fail than when you win. Okay? How do you take winning and losing? Okay? In this room right now, look around, guys. In this room right now is the future president of Morningside Elementary School. Now, some campaign tips. How many of you were senators or part of the government last year? Right? Raise your hand. Okay, so were you a senator? So then you know kind of how we have our meetings. I would recommend that you let people know that. You need to get the votes of the little kids, of the primary students. If you only get the votes of the 5th graders, you're not gonna win. Somehow they gotta know your name. Somehow when they vote, when they go in there to the voting booth and they get the ballot and they see a bunch of names, what's gonna make that little 2nd grader say, out of 17 names, I wanna vote for that person? I want you to think about that. When you go home tonight, think about what is it that you're gonna do to convince that one kid to say, out of 17 people, that's my favorite person. Do any of you have brothers and sisters who are in this school younger?
Oh yeah.
Younger?
I use
Okay. Well, look, they're your best friend right now. Now, is that gonna help you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because are you hanging out with second graders all day? No, but your little brother and sister is. How many of you are in the after school program? Okay, well, after school program is perfect for talking to people, you know.
All grades.
And that's all grades, right? First grade, second, I mean, they're all out there. Start thinking about how you're gonna reach them. I'm gonna move on now to the do's and don'ts. Candy is not a good tool to get voters. Lights, camera, and
Action.
hey, hi, my name is Cervantes. I'm running for president. Here's some candy.
Thank you.
Did I just guarantee she's gonna vote for me?
No.
Or will any kid take your candy?
Anyone will take the candy and they won't even move.
Well, you know, so, all of your posters that you have should have your name on it, should have what you're running for, not just vote for Chewy, but it should say vote for Angela for president, and it should have at least 2 of your ideas on it. All of you should be running on ideas, okay? On the ideas. Do any of you have already some campaign ideas?
Some of my ideas are to have a school carnival where you and your teachers will host a game booth. How fun will that be? Another one of my ideas is to have a school spirit t-shirt decorating contest. Whoever wins, their t-shirt will become our school spirit shirt, and everybody could wear it on Fridays.
My first idea is to have an event called 3 Hours of Fun. This will take place after school. The event will last for 3 hours. You will pay $5 to enter. There will be different classes with different events in them. The auditorium would be turned into a movie theater. Classrooms would have arts and crafts, board games, karaoke, trivia, science experiments, and more.
The haunted house was a student government idea. The talent show was a student government idea. You know those little perfect attendance boards, the ones on your classrooms that spell the letters. That was a student government idea. Okay, a lot of the things that you guys like came from the students. Okay, any idea that you come up with has to be approved by Mr. Bernstein. Okay, so the Congress can pass it, and you guys can get the senators to vote for it, and whoever becomes president has to go to Mr. Bernstein's office with their vice president and present it to him and say, here's what the Congress wants. And in the end, it'll be his decision whether he thinks it's safe for the school, it's something that can be done, and he wants to do it. None of you are to be caught. In here they use fancy language like defacing, or that means like destroying or messing with anybody else's campaign stuff. You could be removed from the campaign completely, okay? One of the things that we adults are seeing in our real politics in the world is we're seeing that people cannot learn to disagree with respect. Have you guys seen some of that on TV? Okay? The adults have forgotten how to have politics, how to disagree with people, how to run campaigns without insulting, without attacking, without calling names. You should be able to respectfully run against each other without having to attack each other. Now, here's part 2 to that. None of your supporters can do that. Okay, so let's say that I am supporting Jimmy. I'm his homie, okay, and I'm over there passing out flyers. Hey, okay, and then one of Angela's people gives me. I'm not running for president. I'm just one of his friends, and she gives me the papers, and I go, shh. Okay, that's why I want to keep it respectful. Okay, because after all this is done, whoever won or loses, we want all of you to still be friends. On election day, you cannot be within 10 feet of the voting, but you can't be right at the door like, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. Okay. Last few things. You cannot go to the classrooms. Okay. All classroom visits have to be arranged by me. When you get to the top 4, I will ask the teachers who would like to be visited. And I will ask them at what time do they want to be visited, and then I'll send you at that time, right? Okay. You're all nervous, you're scared. Is anyone gonna vote for me? Okay? And look, I'll tell you right now, we never announce the numbers. So I never say like your name and they got 2 votes. All we say is who won, okay? So just try your best. Look, I'll finish with this, guys. And then I'll get to my vote. The fact that you're already trying, you already won, okay? There are a lot of people out there who are too scared to even try it. So you guys, because you already are here, that means you already won the battle of yourself and your fear. Now, whether you win the campaign, well, that the voters will decide. But you guys are already better people because you have a dream and you're willing to go for it.
I don't know if you have heard, but your early voting results are in first and second grade, and you're one of the top 4 candidates. How do you feel about that?
Very happy and excited.
How did you convince first and second graders to vote for you?
I have a cousin that's in 3rd grade and second that I told them that to tell everyone that they know to vote for me.
But you are one of the top 4 candidates right now in early results.
I feel good that I made it this far. When I went out to play lead, I told the kids to vote for me.
It's one of the top 4. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel excited because it's been my dream.
You are winning the election. You're one of the front runners in early voting results coming in from the first and second grade. You are one of 4 people who are in the lead right now. How do you feel about that?
Well, I guess happy.
Morningside Familia. Thank you to everyone who came out to vote today. Thank you to all the candidates for such an awesome campaign. You guys did a great job, and I'm sure everyone is interested to know who are the top 4 candidates for president. And now what you've all been waiting for, I have a special announcement to make. We usually only have top 4 candidates, but the voters have spoken and we actually had a tie. So we're going to have the top 5 candidates this first time in 11 years. We're going to have 5 finalists. Here are the names. Fernando Herrera, Jimmy Perez, Larissa Landeros, Ryan Ortega, and Damien Castro. Those are the top 5 candidates. Congratulations to them.
Thank you, candidates, and everybody, don't forget to vote. Happy Friday.
How are you guys feeling right now?
I'm feeling like, how I see it, how do I put in words? Like, so you see, I felt in the beginning that I can do this. I can really do this. I know I can do this because this has been my dream since I was just little in 1st grade. And you know what? I made it up to this point. So if I lose, it doesn't matter.
I'm feeling nervously excited because whatever happens today reflects on the rest of our year.
So you guys know what comes next, right?
Yes.
Next is the debates.
Yeah.
Next is hearing your voice over the intercom system, talking to the whole school. Okay. Next is speeches in front of the classes, but also like in front of the whole school, in person, not just on the intercom. So number 1, you need to start getting some big ideas. I'd like to go across and just kind of see. Just give me one of your big ideas.
A soccer club for boys and girls.
Okay, so a boys and girls soccer club.
Since we have a science club, I want to make like
biology and a math, like all the subjects.
Okay, so other clubs for
So
other...
if your teachers don't teach the subject during the school hours, you could go to that club and learn more about it.
So now your job is to refine those ideas. And refine is a big fancy college word for make it even better, okay? So now you've heard your competitions, one of their ideas. Keep some of the other ones kind of secret for when you need to kind of throw them out into public. And you can start thinking about each other's ideas. Maybe you're thinking, how's she gonna make that happen? Yeah. And maybe you're thinking, so how's he gonna pay for that? And maybe you're thinking, well, is Mr. Ramirez gonna approve that? I mean, Mr. Bernstein's gonna approve that? Okay, our new principal. Yeah. So you gotta be thinking, how are you going to, tell voters, you know what, that's a good idea, but there might be problems with that. Yeah. Okay. I want to challenge you guys to be able to disagree with each other, but respectfully. So you're not going to say, that's a bad idea, I don't think it'll work. You would say something like, that's a great idea, but I have some questions about that, So you disagree. In politics, we can argue with each other, but we do it respectfully.
Let's give a hand to the top 5 presidential candidates. Welcome to our 11th annual debate.
My first idea is to have a yearly Olympics competition. Not only is that super fun, but will also give us time to spend outside, to run, play games, and keep us healthy.
Make the carnival like a fundraiser where you have to pay to enter the carnival. I also want to have more fundraisers so that way every grade can get more field trips. My other idea is Secret Santa. So basically before Christmas break, you guys could have like a Secret Santa where you basically get a present for somebody. One of my ideas is that we could have like a math club. Do you know how we have like science club? Well, most people, we don't like science that much. And we want to, no offense, Mr. Chavez, by the way. And we want to learn about math or history. So we'll have history club.
My third idea is to make a stand up for yourself club where it helps you make friends with bullies and make them not be bullies and not violent.
So, candidates, the floor is open. If you have any questions, let's be respectful to each other.
Like all the carnival things you're planning to do you think we're having enough money for that? It's not gonna be the school money. It's gonna be your teacher with your class making a game for the carnival while your teachers host it.
I have a question for Larissa. About the Secret Santa, how are you really, if you're gonna do Secret Santa, what classes can do it or so? So something about.
All classes, and so it could be first up to 5th grade.
My name is Ashley, and I have a question for Larissa for the Secret Santa. Some kids can't afford to get a present for some other kid.
So what we can do is we can make people who can't afford it, we could have like a little room and have like art supplies and like little things. So like they can craft a present for their friend.
Damien?
Here's a question for Damien.
What type of, fundraisers?
Well, I had in mind of a movie trivia after school.
The basic setup is coming into, we use our school library, thanks to our wonderful librarian. We get to use our school library for the elections. Number one, we have to clear the library schedule and make sure that everybody's on board and understands that today is election day. We made an announcement this morning letting the whole school know that today's election day. to come and vote at lunch. It's not required to come and vote. The students come on their own. We came in here, set up the ballots, set up pencils and paper for students to vote. The wonderful voting booths. Set up the class lists by grade level, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, by alphabetical order, so that when the kids come in, they can just say their last name and get crossed off and receive their ballot. We have our voting box right here, and we have our stickers, our I voted stickers, so we are in full preparation. We've also set up signs around the school, letting people know to vote today. Today is your primary elections.
Good morning, Morningside. This is our final announcement from our candidates. Do not forget to vote today. We have one last statement from each of our candidates. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Perez, and I'm running for Student Body President. Me and my Vice President, Angela Fonseca, we stand for making Morningside fun again.
So make sure you vote for me, Damie Castro, and for my Vice President, Denise Davila. I promise you that soon I'll be your new sheriff in town.
Hi, my name is Fernando Herrera, and I'm voting for Student Body President. My Vice President is Sebastian Valencia, and please vote for me.
Good day, Morningside. My name is Ryan Ortega, and if you want to help me make my first grade dream come true, vote for me, and maybe we can make Morningside stronger for us in our future.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Larissa Landeros. I just have one thing to say. It took our school 104 years to make history, but it only took me one. Join me as I create history by voting for Larissa Landeros. Mic dropped. Have a nice day.
You guys, I gotta tell you, I am so proud. I've already told you, but I am so proud of you, and I know that I speak on behalf of Mr. Cervantes also. We are so proud of you.
This isn't green. What was that? All right, make sure you only check one off. Okay? Go an empty booth to vote. Yes, I know.
You go to one of the stations and choose only one candidate, okay? Only one. Melanie, right?
There you are.
Here you go. Okay, choose only one, okay? Go over there, get a pen, and only mark one. Okay, get a pen over there. Only one.
Yeah.
Choose only one, okay? One check, go to one of the...
Only one of them. That's okay. Put a check. Go to one of the booths. Not here. Go to one of the booths. All right, Jaden. I got you.
Choose only one, okay? Only one.
Choose only one. Put a check on them. Go to one empty booth. If there is no empty booth, stand by and wait somewhere.
Here you go. Choose only one, okay?
Last name, you guys.
Check only on one.
You guys are here, A through G. There you go.
Okay, once you voted, come on this way, guys.
Mr. Cervantes, start the the ballots from my class.
Oh, thank you very much. Grade 2?
Yes.
This is the winner, huh?
Yes, that's a winner. They were very excited to be part of this voting.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, and let me give you the stickers. Request.
Sebastian's here. This is the counting of the ballots. Larissa Landeros. So that's right. Confirm that. Yeah. Larissa Landeros. That's 10 votes for her. So we add plus 10. Put that there. This is from Miss Tejeda's class, Larissa, also. That's
Better work.
plus 10. See those plus 10s, they change the world, right? You know, so,
It does make a difference. It does.
Mendoza's class, it was an even split between Larissa and Jimmy, so it's 5 and 5. So Larissa gets plus 5.
Good afternoon, Morningside family. It has been a long campaign. As you know, we got to the top 5, and for the last week and a half, we have been hearing from these excellent students. All of them have been giving you great ideas. Wherever you are right now, I encourage you all to give a hand for all of the candidates, all of the 5 candidates, in whatever fashion they may be. Are you ready to hear the results? Yeah. So the president and the vice president, by an overwhelming majority, by the people who have spoken, your new president is Damian Castro.
I, Damian Castro,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the Student Body
the office of the President of the Student Body
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the rules of Morningside Elementary School.
the rules of Morningside Elementary School.
Congratulations, President Castro.
I want to thank all of you voters because you made my dream come true. This year, I want to make the school better than it already is. I will try to be the best student body president everyone in Morningside will see. I look forward to all my changes in Morningside that you might like. The first one of my changes I would like to make would be Teacher of the Month. But I can't do that myself without my Supreme Court justices. My secretary, the senators, and my vice president. I hope you guys have a great year here at Morningside with me as your president.